Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Thanks.
Oh, okay.
Do I start on or do you bring me on?
I'll bring you on.
Okay.
Still got to do the intro and all that, so.
Okay.
Cool.
Does it sound like it's working? All right, cool.
We are officially live right now, guys.
All right.
Also, turn on that monitor. Use that remote.
But I usually can during the commercials though. The mics are live right now.
You're watching Pascal in the Morning. Welcome back.
Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up,
up, y'all? Or actually, good almost afternoon. Why not? It's your boy Pascal. This is the Pascal Show. Man, it's been an amazing, amazing morning. I'm hoping you guys had an amazing morning too. We haven't seen you guys since Sunday when we had from Wildin' Out Carlos Miller in the house. Make some noise for Carlos Miller. He was really great, really funny guy, hilarious. It's been a great thing. Now, we have somebody in the house today I'm very excited to have, but before we get things moving on that, of course, today we don't have our DJ, we don't have our comments guy. It's tragic. Shout out to Sean Hall, shout out to DJ Peasy. Wish you guys were here. I know you guys have been really busy with other things and everything. They will be back on our show next week as they usually are, so be sure to tune in and make sure you check those guys out. But the guys who make us all look good behind the cameras right here, we have Brianna, Allison, Tom. What's up, guys? How you doing? You guys been good? Tom, you been good?
I've been trying.
You've been trying?
Been trying.
You've been trying. Why? I've been trying. Why's that? Long weekend? Long week, I mean? It's been a short week.
It's been a short week. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I've been playing Skyrim for the Switch all week.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
That's about it. That's my week.
Okay. That's a productive.
Yeah.
That's a productive week. That is a very, very productive week. But anyway, real quick before we get things going, of course we have our Let's Talk segment. We are still doing that today. Usually we have Sean Hall running that thing, but the conversation that we had last week that we haven't had that opportunity to talk about below. Definitely comment down below, PlayStation or Xbox. Which one and why? I don't get it. I'm not a gamer at all. I don't. I get bored after 5 minutes of playing Mortal Kombat on Sega Genesis. That's how old that is. That's how old I am, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, comment down below. Let us know what you think. I know it's been kind of almost like a civil war between the two in the comments section, so we're definitely going to be talking about that later on today or later on in the show. And of course, we're going to be talking about the whole idea of boycotting. Is it effective or is it not? So definitely comment down below. But moving on, we have somebody very special in the house. This guy's hilarious. Man, he has great stand-up specials from everything from daddy issues to, wow, I forgot the other one.
Fun size.
Fun size, there we go. We got fun size as well. This man is hilarious. He's huge. Let me just tell you that. Man, this guy's in the house. Brad Williams is in the house. Yeah. We're going to be sitting down with them, but we got to get things moving, so we're going to go to a quick commercial break, but when we come back, it's Let's Talk and Things I Find Dope. See you guys in a minute. Deuces.
All right.
I'm sorry, I can't make this interview boring because this man is
boring.
too exciting as a host. And I'm truly saying this, and if y'all can't do this, me and this man here is going to leave and go somewhere else so we can get some love. I want everyone in the building to say, I love Pascal on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
The Fur and Leather Center, providing the highest of fur and leather goods.
IDEX Media does a lot. From IDEX Photography to IDEX Films. We help create forever memories and forever impressions. Imagination. Image a world. IDEX Media.
Awesome sauce. Yeah, baby.
watching Pascal in the Morning. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If this is your first time checking out this show, please go to the Facebook page and hit that like button. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, because we are simulcasting on YouTube right now, yo, go and crush, as those YouTubers say, crush that subscribe button. It would mean a lot. But it's time to get things moving. So now it's time to talk about things I find dope. Okay, and things I find dope, I'm going to throw it over to Tom. Tom, what's good, my brother?
Let's see. I heard Jim Carrey said that he would like to see a revival of In Living Color.
Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
You know what? I would pay to see that.
I would,
I'm not going to lie. I'd pay to see that.
It sounds like he's talking about like a new cast or something like that. I mean, I'd like to see the old cast come out. I'd like to see Fire Marshal Bill again.
Right. You know, just reprise those roles back again. You know what I mean? I would definitely love to see old cast doing new stuff, because that show was groundbreaking. That show was groundbreaking. So I would kill to see that.
Yeah.
Also, if you're a fan, if you watch Netflix and all that, I'm sure a lot of you guys do. The second season of Ozark came out, and I'm telling you, very, very good. I thought it was very dope. Just came out over this past weekend, but we haven't seen you guys for more than a week, or over a week now. So definitely go check out that second season. It was definitely worth the watch, for sure. And also, former President Obama just got an award. It is the Paul H. Douglas Award for Ethics in Government. And he's literally getting that right now live as we speak. He just got honored with that award. So, you know, just wanted to give him a quick bit of love for all the things that he's done for this country and all that. So, you know, to you, Obama, congratulations. And that was things I find dope. So let's quickly go over to Let's Talk.
Now you've got to be kidding me.
He needs some.
And then Let's Talk. You know how we're going to do it. We're going to go over to Tom again. Let's talk. What's up, man?
All right. Well, let's see. We've got some comments here on which gaming system people prefer, PlayStation or Xbox. So Eric says Xbox because my friends all play there, and I play a few of the Xbox exclusive games. Only miss baseball for PlayStation, and of course, Xbox rules. Willie says neither. He's a PC nerd for life. Ty Anthony says Xbox. Its dashboard is a lot easier to navigate. It has a lot more games than any other console out, and I feel like the remote fits in your hand and is more comfortable to grip.
Now it's about how comfortable you are?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. How comfortable the controls, and that's for what? Xbox or?
That's for Xbox, yeah.
Wow, okay. Okay, because see, but then you have a PlayStation wallet, so please explain that. What's up with that, though?
Look at this. Look at this wallet right here. Opens like the original
PlayStation.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
That's...
Die hard. But I will give Xbox, you know, what it's due. It does have a better controller, but PlayStation has better exclusive, and it's more of a nostalgia thing, probably.
Xbox?
No, that I like PlayStation.
Oh, that you like PlayStation more. Okay. Because that, I don't know, to me it's, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I honestly don't get it. But definitely, what do you think, Tom, real quick?
Oh, Switch, easy. I mean, you can have the TV on and be playing video games at the same time. You can multitask. It's the best.
Okay.
Oh, no.
What was that?
She said do a monitor.
Have two TVs going at the same time.
Yeah.
See, I don't know how to do that. I don't get the whole video game thing, real talk. I don't. So that's something that I would definitely like to, check out, I guess. I'm just not a gamer. It's a new thing for me, to be really completely honest. But that was things, no, sorry, that was Let's Talk, everybody. Yay. When we come back, we'll be sitting down with a very funny, very talented comedian, Brad Williams. See you guys in a little bit. Peace. gonna perform
I'm sorry,
tonight.
I can't make this interview boring because this
No, it's
man
not
is
boring.
too exciting as a host. And I'm truly saying this, and if y'all can't do this, me and this man here is gonna leave and go somewhere else so we can get some love. I want everyone in the building to say, I love Pascal on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
The Fur and Leather Center, providing the highest of fur and leather goods.
IDEX Media does a lot. From IDEX Photography to IDEX Films. We help create forever memories and forever impressions. Imagination. Image a world. IDEX Media.
Awesome sauce. Yeah, baby.
You're watching Pascal in the Morning. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. And like I said before, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button on the Facebook page. It would really mean a lot. And also, if you're watching this on Facebook and you're excited about the talent that's about to sit on this couch in just a few seconds, please go and share this feed. We always love new faces and new eyeballs on our show. We love this show. We love putting on people who are very, very talented, and obviously the people that are in this, that come into this city. So, St. Louis, support St. Louis. St. Louis, you feel me? All right, anyway, my guest for today, he's very, very talented. He has a podcast called About Last Night. He also has his Showtime specials from Daddy Issues to Fun Size. He's on a Netflix movie by Christopher Guest called Mascots. This guy's hilarious. Please welcome the very, very funny Brad Williams, everybody.
Hey! Oh yeah, man.
You clean up nice, man.
I do okay. I'm
clean up nice.
I'm feeling very underdressed next to you, though.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
I always feel weird, like sending out like a thing, being like, "Yo, if you want to wear a suit, or if you want to wear."
Yeah, I don't wear.
I'm cool with whatever.
I don't like. It's hard for me to wear suits because when I wear a suit, I just look like the guy that's on top of a wedding cake. You know, like I'm just like, I look like a Tom Thumb model. It's weird. It's,
hey
yeah.
man, hey, but that means you look good though. So good that you'd be on top of the cake. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
for the rest of the world to see.
It's hard for me to get suits. Like you got suits, and you walk into the shop and you just say, "Hey, I would like a suit," and they have one that fits you. I've got a tailor that like I sent her kids through college. Like it's every time I have something, I gotta
You gotta
fix
alter it as much as you
Yeah,
can.
that's how you know. Like when people say like, "Hey, were you good at talking to women?" It's like, yeah, because dwarfs have to pick up on women when they have like Dora the Explorer on their T-shirt.
Right.
You know, just like whatever small thing that they have, and like when you shop for shoes, you can go get the latest Jordans or the Nikes if you're not protesting. But my thing is when I shop for shoes, I have to be inventive because I gotta like find stuff that doesn't have lights blinking from the heels or wheels that come out or some sort of Skechers princess thing. Like, yeah, so it's a little more challenging to be stylish. But thank you so much for having me, man. I'm really happy to be here. Those are some cufflinks.
Oh yeah, man.
Look at, is that like Cobra Commander?
Basically, yeah, Cobra.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
these are my favorite cufflinks.
Those are the bad guys.
Yeah, man. No. This makes me feel fierce. You know what I mean? Like I could do anything.
All right.
No, this is not Cobra Commander.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
No, but just to tap on the whole situation of like tailors and finding clothes that
Yeah.
fit you and everything. I have the same problem, bro.
Really?
Like, because I'm really tall. I got big feet, the whole nine.
What's
so
really tall for you? How
I'm
tall are you?
6'4".
Okay.
I'm 6'4".
Because the weirdest thing is I'll get into conversations with people and they'll be like, yeah, man, I understand because I'm really short. You know, I'm 5'2", and I'm like, I will drop kick you in the neck. Oh yeah, tell me about your struggles being 5'2".
Right.
I would do horrible things behind a dumpster to be 5'2". Shut up.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of people that, and I hear that story too, where they're like, oh, it's so difficult to do X, Y, and Z, and it's like, get the hell out of here, man.
Yeah.
Like, you have no idea.
Yeah.
Like, okay, a pair of Jordans for me.
Yeah.
I have to special order them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
For me,
I'm
they're
13, 14, depending on the, depending
for me,
on the
they're
shoe.
$49.
See, now I'm jealous.
They're much smaller.
Now I'm jealous. So I'm sure you got like a crazy shoe collection.
Yeah, I actually do. These, I wish I was wearing better ones, but yeah, I like having, I like showing people that little people can be stylish without having to wear the kids' clothes. That we can still find stuff that works.
I'm telling you, you're one of the like stylish MFers I've seen.
Thank you.
Out there, man.
Thank you. I got the wood watch.
Is that fully wood?
Not all, but like parts of it. Yeah.
Oh, that's
it's like
dope, man.
some stuff. But yeah, and I'm not gonna be burning my shoes. I'm not. That's the
Hey,
I get it. Maybe you don't want to buy Nikes anymore. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to buy Nikes. But if you burn them and saying F you to Nike, it's like they already have your money.
Exactly.
Why are you burning the shoes you already bought?
Right.
And also, you know there's some homeless person that's like, hey, maybe instead of a political statement, hand over the shoes.
Just give it over.
I could use it. You know, I don't get the protest thing. I like, people are like, we're going to boycott Nike. It's like, yeah, because the boycott of Harley Davidson, Keurig, Hamilton, that all worked out great. They're all struggling.
And also, if you were somebody who was boycotting, it's like, why don't you just hold on to those shoes just in case Nike crumbles?
Yeah.
You got like one-of-a-kind sneakers
right.
that you can hold. You know what I mean? Like you can stack up on your bread. You can double up on your bread.
Yeah.
Instead of burning them.
Or you don't burn them. You just hold on to them. So maybe if you're mad that they have Colin Kaepernick, you're like, that sucks. And you're like, I'm never going to wear Nike again. But then Nike turns around and goes, all right, well, we're also going to sponsor a Klansman. And you're like, fuck yeah, that's my people. And then you want to put your Nikes back on. So, you know, it's like maybe they turn around. Maybe enough people boycott them. And you're like, oh, man, we can't back Colin Kaepernick anymore. But, we're sponsor this other guy.
Yeah, right. It's like, it's crazy. So,
it is.
So talk to me about last night.
Oh yeah,
podcast.
That's what podcast.
You guys still got that thing running.
Over 400 episodes.
Wow.
The episode that came out this week, we have Wee Man from Jackass as the guest.
I saw that.
And that's really cool for me because Wee Man's a guy where on the Mount Rushmore of dwarves, he's probably like number 2, right behind Dinklage, and then I'm number 3. I'm creeping up. But yeah, you got so we got to share some stories, and he got to share some behind-the-scenes stuff about Jackass, and yeah, we've had some great guests. We've had Melissa McCarthy, we've had Sandra Bullock, Bob Saget, Jaleel White, Dana Carvey, Neil Patrick Harris. It goes on and on and on and on and on. So yeah, check out the About Last Night podcast for sure.
So do you know like where it ranks? Like
I have no idea.
Okay, I was wondering how people know about that stuff.
I don't know.
Number one. How do you know you're number 1 podcast?
I have no idea. If someone comes up to me and say that they listen, and that happens every week wherever I go around the country, that's enough for me. So just the fact that people comment and say, hey, that was a great episode, or we really appreciate that, that's all that matters for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So being on the set of Mascots.
Yeah.
Working with Christopher Guest.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, everybody knows him from his other iconic movies as well. Like
Waiting for Guffman, Mighty Wind, and all the improvised movies. I got to be doing that movie. And my big scene was with Fred Willard, and I got to improvise with Fred Willard, who's just like this legend of comedy, like all the way back to like the 1950s, going into the Second City. So like, it was amazing to be able to improvise with him, and just at 80 or whatever, how old he is, he was still like
On point.
Like, he had more energy than me. I'm always the crazy, like, out of control guy. I had to be the straight guy, and he was the crazy, out of control guy. That was a lot of fun. But the fun part about that movie Mascots is the whole concept of the movie is where there's a mascot competition, and a lot of great actors are playing the mascots. But then when the mascots dance, they brought in other people to get in the suits and actually dance. Except for me. When you see my mascot dance, that is me in the suit, because they couldn't find any dwarf to fit in the suit that could dance better than me. So like they had to. I'm there in the suit doing the whole routine.
That's crazy. So you didn't have a stunt double?
No.
So it was hard to find.
Well, because, like, all right, they offered a stunt double, but it was like this 62-year-old dwarf that came out like, oh, well, I'll be doing your stunts. And I'm like, you're going to die. Yeah. So just put me in there. I can do it. I'm in my 30s. I still got life. I can recover from certain injuries, so we're fine.
Right.
Anything happens to you, we're dead. You know, so that, yeah. My options were like a 64-year-old guy or like literally like a kid. Like, all right, you can't fall down the stairs. We're going to throw little Timmy down the stairs. He's going to be your stunt double. It's like, no, don't do that.
Don't use a 9-year-old.
Yeah, just use me. It's fine. I'll figure it out.
I'm an adult. I've had a good life.
Yeah.
Now I had a good life.
Yeah, the kid's got everything ahead of him.
So what got you into stand-up? How did you get into stand-up in the first place?
So here's a crazy story.
I love to hear this.
And this is true.
To hear this story.
Yeah. I was 19 years old. I went to a comedy club, and the comedian on stage started making midget jokes, and half the audience was laughing, and the half that was sitting next to me was like,
right,
like just not laughing. And
were you laughing though?
Yeah, I was cracking up. They were great. And then the comedian noticed only one person was laughing on that side of the stage. So he looks and goes, "Why aren't you guys laughing?" He goes, "What, is one of them here?" And I raised my creepy little hand in the air, and I was like, "What's up, dude?" And he called me up on stage, and he asked me questions. I answered the questions honestly, but my answers got laughs. I wasn't trying to be funny. Like, he asked me like what I did for a living, and at the time I was working at Disneyland. And,
really?
Yeah, and no, I was not one of the 7. I was. My actual job was funnier than that. I was a bodyguard for the characters, which means I'd walk around with Mickey, Minnie, Donald. Every now and then a 5-year-old steps out of line. I gotta be like, "What's up, bitch?" I threw a mean forearm shiver. Mean forearm shiver.
Hold on, pause.
Yeah.
You were literally a bodyguard for the 7 dwarfs.
Yeah, I was Buzz Lightyear's last line of defense. Okay, like that. He was just looking at me going, "Please stop these teenagers from beating on me." That was my job.
Harassing me, kids.
Exactly. So when
the line starts in the back.
Yeah. So that was my job, and when I said it on stage, it got laughs, and that was the greatest feeling I'd ever had. So I immediately dropped out of college. I had a year to go to graduate, and I said, "Nah." The parents love that phone call, by the way.
Oh, of course.
Telling them, no, I'm going to be a stand-up comedian. But then I started doing it, and 15 years later, I'm still doing it. And I bought a house, and I paid my mortgage with jokes. And that's weird. It's weird.
Okay, so...
it's awesome, but it's weird.
Say like 6-7 years ago, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know when your rise started.
Sure.
But like 6-7 years ago,
yeah.
Where were you?
Oh, man. 6-7 years ago, I was just starting to headline, doing really not the best comedy clubs. You know, clubs that are in like where like you go to a bar and then the comedy club is the bar below the bar. And like I did a comedy club in Baltimore one time where I was on stage, and while I'm on stage, a drunk guy just walked up on stage and just started doing the Dougie. It like literally just starts like doing the Dougie, and I keep making fun of him, and he doesn't listen to me. He doesn't get it. He just keeps doing the Dougie. So he was on there for like 25, 30 minutes just dancing, and when every now and then, like I felt like I had a sidekick. It was crazy. So yeah, those are the types of places that I was doing 6-7 years ago. But now I'm doing really amazing comedy clubs, some small theaters, and
you're on screen a lot.
Yeah,
and the Nasty Show.
Yeah, the Nasty Show on Showtime, and then what's amazing is, and you know this because the show is on the internet, the Power of the internet, man.
Power of the internet,
Some of my bits went viral. There's a bit I do about a urinal that has over 5 million views. And yeah, all right, first of all, the urinal thing. For the men out there watching this, there is a urinal that's in every men's bathroom that is my urinal.
Okay.
The lower one, okay? Yeah. The ones up here are yours. The one down there is mine.
Right.
You are not allowed to use that. That's reserved for me or possibly your 5-year-old son, Zachary. Okay, that is it. Because I walk in there and there's a dude like using my urinal. And then there's other urinals that are open. They're wide open. Yeah, he's using a little urinal, and I had to go like full R. Kelly on his leg, and just like represent. And that bit went viral. So now people are coming out to the show based on that. It's a really cool business, and I'm very thankful for every single fan I got.
That's dope. Do you do a lot of skits or anything like that?
Sometimes if someone calls me up and says they have an idea for a cool video, but I'm on the road like 3 weeks a month, so I'm gone 3-4 days, home 3-4 days. I got the wife and the dog at home, and I just like to stay with them. So unless you have something better than my wife and dog, which is nothing. It's hard for me to leave the house, man, because I mean nowadays, I mean you could have, there's so many options for entertainment. Why do you leave the house? Right. It's so hard to leave the house, but you have to force yourself to every now and then.
Literally at your fingertips.
Yeah,
you know,
everything.
You just turn something on and it's like, all right, we're good to go.
Yeah, and now it's football season. Nah, I'm never leaving the house.
It's
That's
over
it.
now.
That's it.
It's over. So let me ask you something. Okay.
Yeah.
Explain a little bit about this, because I swear, I've seen. You know, I've been, watching your stuff and seeing your interviews and all that.
Thank you.
So, can you explain to me what this whole thing about Peter Dinklage is with you?
I hate him. I'm feuding with Peter Dinklage. Now, it has nothing to do with him being a bad person. He's probably a great person. It's just jealousy. It's just jealousy for me. That's all it is.
It's just pure jealousy.
Oh yeah, I'm jealous of him. Look at his life. Oh my God,
right?
He's on the best show, and it's madness. Like, he's so talented. If they made a movie and called it the Brad Williams story, it would be starring Peter Dinklage. Like, it's madness. So it's just jealousy. I just want to meet him. I want to go from that number 3 to the number 2, and maybe someday the number 1 spot in the dwarf hierarchy. So
wait,
yeah.
So who's number 2?
Oh, Wee Man from Jackass. He is still number 2. If I'm sitting down and Wee Man comes over and says, "I want that chair," I have to move. Now, if I can walk over to Hornswoggle from the WWE and be like, "I want that chair," and then Hornswoggle has to move. And then Dinklage could just lay waste to all of us. So yeah. So he's top dwarf right now.
And he'll say in some crazy British accent.
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
He's the Beyonce of dwarves.
Wow. He's the Beyonce of dwarves.
He's Queen D.
Like that.
He's Queen D.
Yeah, he's Queen D.
Sometimes I crack myself up. That was funny. I gotta write that one down. He's Queen D.
Queen D.
Yeah.
I like that. Because I've always wondered, because the interviews that you have.
Yeah.
Have you ever been mistaken? Like, real talk, have you really ever been mistaken?
Every day.
For
whoever you're about to say. Yes. Any dwarf, every day. Like,
even
there's
Wee Man.
always, yeah. Oh, Wee Man. Him and I genuinely, like, if I shave my beard and just do stubble and then have this a lot shorter, I do somewhat look like him. But yeah, I get asked if I'm the guy from Game of Thrones, like when I'm traveling through airports all the time.
Damn.
All the time people stop me, and it's not the worst thing in the world.
No.
Don't shed any tears for me, but it's annoying.
Yeah, I can see that.
Especially when I tell people I'm not him, they go, "No, you're him." It's like, okay.
Well, how many times? Yeah.
I once showed a guy my ID, and he goes, "No, this is a fake ID. You just show people to not bother." I'm like, that's way too much. That's too much. Like, why would I go through all of that thing? So yeah, it does happen sometimes. But when I had Wee Man on my podcast, which you can get online, the About Last Night podcast, I asked him if anyone's ever mistaken him for Brad Williams, and he said yes 3 times, and that made me so happy because like everyone's mistaken me for him. So that was like my little bit of revenge.
It's like Tyler Perry being mistaken for me. You know what I'm saying?
Do you guys look alike?
I would be honored.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, man. Everyone keeps asking me if I'm Pascal. And
That'd be awesome.
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
you're like,
Just at
hey
least
Tyler,
one.
maybe like flip me off a couple of,
Yeah,
break me off just a little bit.
circles.
Like he's paying the Cosby Show guy. He got him a part in a show. The guy that was working at
Whole Foods.
Trader Joe's.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Trader Joe's,
He's working at Trader Joe's. All of a sudden that goes, but now he's giving him a part. Damn. I'll go back to work at Disneyland if Tyler. I'll be in Medea Goes to Munchkin Land.
Yeah.
I don't give a crap.
Give me a couple of seconds.
Hallelujah, there's some midgets. Oh my God, I would love that. I would love that if I was there in Medea Goes to Munchkin Land. Let's make it happen, Tyler Perry.
You heard it here, right here, man.
Yeah.
So tell me, marriage.
Yes, I just got married.
Jasmine, congratulations.
Oh
man.
wow, you know my wife's name. That's not creepy at all.
No, that's not creepy at all. I do my
No, because
research.
she's not in show
She's
business.
Snow White.
Yeah, she is. She's Asian, so she's more like my Mulan. But we dated for 2 years, and she's a tall woman. Ha! I got a tall wife.
How did you propose?
She got home, and I had rose petals leading out to our balcony, which I was standing on there. I was surrounded by candles. Our song was playing, which does not represent the Lollipop Guild. It was Nothing Compares to You, the Chris Cornell version. And I'm there, and I'm in a suit, and we're dancing. And then I got down one knee and proposed. But the weirdest part when I proposed was she goes, oh my God, I had no idea. I'm like, there's candles and rose petals and music, and I'm in a suit. What, do you think I did this because you had a bad day? Like, I'm not doing this because you had a struggle at work. Like, it's like, Marie in accounting was mean to you, so I'm going to do all this stuff. No, this is something big going on.
And of course you said yes, and that was, what, 2
almost
2 years?
No, we just celebrated our 1 year wedding anniversary, so
Oh,
yeah.
wow, congratulations.
Yeah,
man.
so I'm 1 year in. Doing all right, and I'm gonna keep working to make sure my marriage is strong. # no prenup. So I got exactly. So I got make sure that I am a good husband.
No kidding.
Yeah, so sometimes I get these women on the road that are like, oh my, like, oh, I've always wanted to sleep with a little person, and I go, is hooking up with you worth half of everything?
Exactly.
Because that's what it's going to cost me.
Exactly.
So no, it is not.
No.
So no, I will not.
That's cool. Hey, how did you meet her? How did you guys meet?
Can I say this with a kid in the room? I don't know. I met on I met on an app that is called a Field. And for those of you who don't know what that is Tinder, but it's designed for people trying to have threesomes. Yep, that's how I met her. That's a real app. If you were like, why did you settle down and get married? Because I found a hot Asian that loves three-ways. You lock that down, okay? Like, that's what happened.
And kids, what he's saying is $3 bills.
Giving out $3 bills to everybody.
Especially those who like $3 bills.
Yeah, exactly.
So, very rare to find.
That's how we met. I matched with FEELD.
Where do I find this exactly?
On the App Store, FEELD. I matched with 2 women. One of them got sick, didn't show up, and then I went out with just the other one, and that turned out to be my wife. So that's the story we are never gonna tell our kids.
It's forever burned in history now on the Pascal Show.
How did you meet Mommy? Well, when a man is lonely in San Francisco and a woman is going through an experimental time in her life, they can sometimes come together. So that's how.
Literally and metaphorically speaking.
Exactly.
So tell me about the next Netflix stand-up special.
The next Netflix special.
Degenerates, right?
Yeah, it's called The Degenerates. It's going to be coming out later in the fall. It's me. It's Joey Diaz. It's Big J. Okerson. It's Christina P. It's Liza Traynor. It's Yamanika Sanders. It's a great group of dirty comedians doing dirty jokes. So I hope you like them. And so don't go on there. Don't go on there right after church. But
Right, no
yeah,
kidding.
but when you
Or
see
if
us,
you do, just bring some holy water and
yeah,
just
just
keep
keep
yourself
throwing it
up.
on your face. It's like,
The
oh my
Pascal
God,
tells you.
he said all
You know
7
what I mean?
words. So yeah, so just do that, and yeah, it should be coming out later in the fall. It's gonna be a half-hour special, and I'm really excited about it. So when it comes out, make sure you lock that into your queue and enjoy.
Nice. And then also, I know that you're in town specifically for Helium Comedy Club.
Yep.
So you're here till Saturday, right?
Yeah, Friday, Saturday. I got 4 shows left.
Okay.
So come out, buy a ticket. You'll have the best story out of all your friends, no matter what the hell they did this weekend. They can be like, we went to the City Museum and did the ball pit on the roof, and you can be like, a midget told me jokes. I win, and you will win. So I'm really excited to be here at St. Louis. I'm going to be leaving literally right from here and getting some damn good barbecue. So yeah.
Time out. Where are you going to get barbecue, my brother?
Where are we going, Carmen? We're going to Salt and Smoke.
Okay, good choice.
Yeah, is that good?
Move.
Okay.
Good move.
That's good because you say that and you don't want people to be like, it's horrible. Like you don't want that.
Well, that's why we wanted to make sure you're getting pushed in the right direction and all that. But hey, we're gonna go into a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we got more with Brad Williams. See you guys in a minute. Peace.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
I'm sorry, I can't make this interview boring because this man is too exciting as a host. And I'm truly saying this, and if y'all can't do this, me and this man here is going to leave and go somewhere else where we can get some love. I want everyone in the building to say, I love Pascal on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow.
The Fur and Leather Center, providing the highest of fur and leather goods.
IDEX Media does a lot. From IDEX Photography to IDEX Films. We help create forever memories and forever impressions. Imagination. Image a world. IDEX Media.
Awesome sauce. Yeah, baby.
So where's my ring? Where's my ring?
Right?
That's what I want to know.
You sang to me in
back
the
on.
commercial
Where's
break.
my ring?
Yeah, you have an amazing singing voice.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You're nice.
That was awesome.
Oh, well, shut your mouth. Yeah, during commercial break, I was just serenading Brad Williams to
and I'm honored. I've already texted my wife and said, hey, I'm going black, baby.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm going black.
Never going back.
Never going back.
It's over after that, man.
Yeah, it's going to make it happen.
After that. So aside from that, the comedy special that you have going on with Netflix, do you have any other projects coming up?
Yeah, I got other projects, but I'm not allowed to talk about them right now. It's one of those stupid things where I can't talk about them. But yeah, just make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Watch the special one comes out. Come out and see me this weekend. And just follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. You'll see me probably devour some barbecue on Instagram in a few minutes. And yeah, I always try to put out fun stuff. It's a really interesting life, and I'm really happy that I get to live it. And I'm happy that you had me on the show today, my friend.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Everybody, Brad Williams one last time.
Thank you.
Be sure to check him out this weekend at Helium Comedy Club. Also, go and check out his podcast, About Last Night podcast. Anyway, I know he's got to get running here, but one more time for Brad Williams.
I don't run, I scurry. I scurry.
He scurries.
I scurry.
He scurries. So wait, what was it?
Yeah. What's that? I don't know what that was.
What was that?
I have no idea.
You didn't know your stand-up
was that's when I ran across the stage and went, I'm a midget, I'm a midget, I'm a midget, I'm a midget. And then I did backwards and went, I'm a midget, I'm a midget, I'm a midget, like that. Yeah, that's what that one was.
You're welcome, everybody. There you go. We'll be right back. See you guys in a minute. Peace.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. Dude, thank you.
Pascal
I'm
perform
sorry,
tonight.
I can't make this interview boring because this
No, it's
man
not
is
boring.
too exciting as a host. And I'm truly saying this, and if y'all can't do this, me and this man here is going to leave and go somewhere else where we can get some love. I want everyone in the building to say, I love Pascal on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
The Fur and Leather Center, providing the highest of fur and leather goods.
IDEX Media does a lot. From IDEX Photography to IDEX Films. We help create forever memories and forever impressions. Image a nation, image a world. IDEX Media.
Awesome sauce. Yeah, baby.
You're watching Pascal in the Morning. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Brad had to skip off really fast here. He had some other important things to go and do and everything, so we're cutting the show a tiny bit short, but it's all right. It was still a privilege and an honor to have him on the show. Really funny guy. One last time for Brad Williams, everybody. Anyway, we're going to be shutting the show a little bit early today, but next week we got a great lineup of awesome people. I'm very excited about everything that's going on next week. It's going to be great. So definitely tune in on Monday. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled program and schedule and all that. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. And also, if you haven't seen this show before and this is your first time, go hit that like button on the Facebook page. And also, if you're watching right now, and I know a few of you are, like Tony and Margaret Sharp, or the fake account, Jamie's fake account, Margaret Sharp. She'll laugh, hopefully, on that one. If you're watching this and you enjoyed your time, enjoyed the interview, please go and share this feed. It would mean a lot to us. We're just trying to get to as many people as we can, spreading the word and spreading the good news about things that are going on in St. Louis and all the talented people that fly through here. So anyway, I love you guys. And like I always say, it's never too late to sit down and get to know somebody. Be good to yourselves, be good to one another, and I'll see you guys on a blessed Monday. Much love to you guys. Peace.
You're watching Pascal in the Morning.